Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Muiz Bukhary, and today I would like to speak to you all about procrastination, i.e. the action of delaying or postponing something. Now, we are all familiar with this particular phenomenon. You have this huge deadline looming ahead of you. However, instead of doing work related to meeting that deadline, you're fiddling with other things like checking your email, social media, watching videos, endless scanning of Amazon deals for things that you might never end up using, surfing blogs and forums. You know you should be working, but you just don't feel like doing anything. When we procrastinate, we squander away our free time and we put off important tasks we should be doing until it's too late. And when it is indeed too late, we panic and wish we started earlier. So the other day, I was reading an interesting article on why procrastinators procrastinate, and I'll have the link to that article in the description for those who would prefer intense reading material over watching a quick video. Anyways, to understand why procrastinators procrastinate so much, let's start by understanding a non-procrastinator's brain. And this is how I think it would look. Yep, that's a rational decision maker in the middle there, in control of everything. Now, let's look at a procrastinator's brain. Do you notice anything different? It looks like the rational decision maker in the procrastinator's brain is actually living with a pet who he calls IG monkey. In other words, the instant gratification monkey. Now, in general, this would be fine, owning a cute little monkey, but that would only be the case if the rational decision maker knew the first thing about how to own a monkey. But unfortunately, he does not, and is therefore left completely helpless, as the monkey makes it impossible for him to do his job. So whenever the rational decision maker tries to set his mind on doing something, IG monkey interjects.
Nah, let's watch a bunch of YouTube videos on aliens, UFOs and deep sea monsters, and then let's go on a YouTube spiral watching videos on quantum gravity theory, and then end it all by watching an interview with Justin Bieber's latest girlfriend. And then let's check out some lightning deals on Amazon, organize our iTunes library, and then delete unnecessary photos from the photo album. But then, by that time, it's going to be 4 in the evening, and we have an appointment at 6:30, so it's going to be too late.
You know what? This monkey voice is not working for me, but anyways.
So it's going to be too late to start work after that. Ergo, let's start afresh first thing tomorrow morning.
IG monkey is the last creature who should be in charge of decisions. He thinks only about the present, ignoring lessons from the past and disregarding the future altogether. And he only concerns himself entirely with maximizing the ease and pleasure of the current moment. Now, in the monkey world, he's got it all figured out. If you eat when you're hungry, sleep when you're tired, and don't do anything difficult, you are a pretty successful monkey. The problem for the procrastinator is that he happens to live in the human world, making IG monkey a highly unqualified navigator.
But now, interestingly, there is one thing that scares IG monkey to death, and that is the panic monster.
The panic monster is dormant most of the time, but he suddenly wakes up when a deadline gets too close or when there's danger of public embarrassment, a career disaster, or some other scary consequence. IG monkey, normally unshakable, is petrified of the panic monster. How else could you explain the same person who finds it impossible to write a paper's introductory sentence over a 2-week span suddenly having superhuman abilities to stay up all night fighting exhaustion and writing almost about 8 pages? Now, these people are lucky procrastinators. There are some who don't even respond to the panic monster, and in the most desperate of moments, they end up running up the tree with IG monkey, going into this downward spiral of a very destructive shutdown. Now that we know how a procrastinator's brain actually works, we really need to overpower IG monkey, and we really need to overcome procrastination. So stay tuned for part 2 of this video, where I hope to discuss tips on overcoming procrastination. And if you have tips to share as well, please go ahead and do so in the comments. In the meanwhile, stay tuned. Until then, take care. Peace.